Hey everyone, Craig Galbraith, the voice of the channel at the Channel Marketing Association Summit in Houston. Joined right now by Maisa Fernandez, who is the Director of Global Partner Marketing Strategy with ServiceNow. Maisa, how are you?
Great, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. You had a session today I thought was really interesting on AI, and I think what everybody wants to know in both the vendor and partner community is how to monetize this. So what can you tell us?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different ways around monetizing AI. One of the things that we have actually taken into consideration is we've actually taken a lot of the vendors that are in this room today and allowed them to actually partner with ServiceNow. So that we are actually building applications on ServiceNow for them to sell in our marketplace. It should always have the end goal of monetization. As you can imagine, tokenization can be very high, so it can bankrupt pretty quick.
Sure.
So from our perspective, we're really trying to not only help ourselves and our partners and provide value to the partners, but also as bring in value to those vendors that we work with and we value incredibly for the amount of information that they're giving back to the partner.
Now, I know you're doing the coaching cafe. There are probably going to be a lot of questions around what we're talking about now. I'm wondering, how would you say channel marketers are doing at this point on that AI curve? Are they using it for what it can be used for at this point?
I think it's really dependent on where each channel marketer is in their AI journey and where their organization is. What I have seen, a lot of the folks in the channel are extremely astute at being able to leverage AI. I think extremely dependent on being able to use the right type of AI and the security that we need in order to potentially use it, like enterprise Claude, for example. Do you have that in your organization or not? But what we're seeing is that the trend is a lot of channel marketers are asking their technology partners to start to think about how they can incorporate that into what they do on a daily basis.
And I think it was you who made the point of how governance and compliance was so important.
Yeah, governance is a huge one, and I think that's something that we're not always thinking about, but it's a very easy way for us to potentially ruin brand and have a lot of issues when we talk about security breaches and the potential for leaking information. And when you talk about what marketing does, we're constantly working with data and PII data from a customer's perspective. And so we want to make sure that we're doing is that we're providing the right information at the right time without giving too much away.
Sure, absolutely. Let's just talk about this event. How much fun is it to come here with all these other marketers and share inside secrets and just have fun?
Yeah, I think the Chatham House rules, from my perspective, allows a lot of these marketers to be a lot more open with what they share. And we bring a large contingency from ServiceNow to the summit every year. And everybody always comes away with such rich breadth and depth around the entire channel. And it's not just reseller or specific go-to-market ecosystems. And that's what really helps us accelerate what we're doing for the next year.
Yeah, and some of the broader channel isn't always so open like that. So it's great to see marketers doing that. For sure.
Yeah, it's been great.
Maisa, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Thanks so much.
All right.
Bye-bye.